Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA Show. You're joined by your favourite MMA host, me, Az. So, welcome. We're going to be running down the UFC 261 this weekend, which is tonight. And it is Usman versus Masvidal 2.
So here's to the fighters, the fans on the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA Show.
Now, my thoughts on this is it's a main event that shouldn't be happening. The only rematch I want Usman have possibly would be at this point is Colby or perhaps Leon Edwards a bit further down the road. But it's happening. We've got Masvidal in again. So I'm going to give you my picks for this one. I think that Masvidal is going to get dominated. I think Usman's going to come out wrestling, perhaps even knock him out. I think Usman will be looking to make a statement in this fight. And I think he will embarrass Masvidal tonight. If Masvidal gets off some shots, maybe we could see. But as we saw in the Gilbert Burns fight, Usman can take a punch. My man can take a punch. So I think he'll weather the storm, and I see him dominating. In fact, I'm going to go Usman by TKO. Perhaps even knockout. I think Usman is going to look to make statements. I'll stick with TKO. Be a bit kind to Masvidal and not write off his skills too much. I think Masvidal is a talented guy, deserves to be in the top 5, but Usman is on next level business. So moving on from that, and then we have in the co-main event Zhang versus Nama Eunice. Now, Cruz has been getting a lot of stick this past week, rightly so. Some of the comments, bit too close. I mean, I don't think she should be taking it out on Weili Zhang, but there we go. Weili Zhang is she's looking like a beast. Like the levels, we talk about levels in MMA, and again, this is like she's next level. Like between the levels in the welterweight division, Usman is next level, but in the women's, I feel like there's some of the champions at the moment, like Nunes, she's like 2 or 3 levels above the second best in that division. So I think Weili is one of those people. She's 2 or 3 levels above the next best in the division. So I've gone Weili Zhang in that one. The Joanna fight was, it was a test of attrition on that one, but I do think Weili Zhang is better than Nama Eunice, and she's going to put her in a place. She's going to batter it, and I'll go that one by decision for Weili Zhang. Decision. Yes. So, and then we have another championship fight. That's 2 championship fights down. Now the third one for my third pick, we're going to go. It's Andrade, Jessica Andrade. I thought it was on. I used to pronounce it wrong, but I've just listened to Embedded, and Anik was pronouncing it Andrade. So yeah, I was saying Andrade. Oh. Well, it's not. It's Andrade. Andrade. I don't know how they get that, but it's Brazilian, so fuck knows. Valentina Shevchenko is the champion, and she's taking on Jessica Andrade. Now, again, levels. The levels in this division, and let's look at the stats on this one. For example, like the stats alone in the women's, we were talking about the levels. 6 wins. The champion is on a six win streak, a 6 fight win streak. The challenger is on a 1 fight win streak. So that means that she lost recently. She has lost recently, whereas the champion is on a 6 fight win streak. So take that into account. Like, think about that. Let that marinate and stew in your brain. That the levels of the different levels in the women's divisions at the moment. And going back a fight, Wheelie Zhang versus Rose. Now, Wheelie's on a 5-fight win streak. 5 fights. And, well, to be fair, I was saying about Usman, but Usman is probably 2 or 3 levels above his next competitor because he's on a 13-fight win streak. So, yeah, let's let all that marinate and stew at the moment, all these different levels of... So I think it's going to be an easy night for the champions. I don't think there's going to be any new champions unless something real... It'll be a big upset, let's face it, if any of those get dethroned tonight. Now, Uriah Hall is the next one. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. Weidman has been talking Billy Big Bollocks this week once more, saying that he will be champion again at his age. He is now 36 years old, and he thinks he's going to be champion again now. And he was saying, "Oh, if I didn't really think that, I'd be delusional, wouldn't I? I'd be delusional, and if I was delusional, I'd hang up my gloves." But listen, mate, if you were delusional, you wouldn't know you were delusional, and you are delusional. You are the motherfucking pinnacle of delusion right now. Sorry, Chris. I mean, love to get you on the Brutally Honest MMA Show for an interview, but let's face it, show me something. Until then, you're delusional, mate. Sorry about that. You're fucking delusional. Now, Uriah Hall, he's doing well. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He's also 36. He's knocking on the clock there. They both. I mean, I love both fighters. To be fair, I'm a big Uriah Hall fan. To be fair, but do I see any of these challenging for the title in the near future? If I was going to pick one, it'd be Uriah Hall. I feel like Uriah Hall has always had the capability of becoming a champion. It's just consistency has been lacking with Uriah Hall, but over the last couple of years, I feel like something's clicked for him. So it'd be nice to see Uriah Hall get the win tonight and possibly challenge for the title. So my pick on that one is Uriah Hall, and if I didn't make it clear on the last one, because I feel like I grazed over that, it would be Shevchenko. And next fight, Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Croot. Jimmy Croot. This is a sombrero. It is not an Aussie hat. I don't know why I'm wearing it, but there you go. So Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Croot. Let's go for it. So Jimmy Croot, 25, 6'2". Not much in 6'4" for Anthony Smith. 76-inch reach, 74-inch reach for Jimmy Cruz. But Anthony Smith is knocking on the clock now, 32. And so he has got the experience on his side, but I've personally gone with Anthony Smith here. I feel like his experience and his jiu-jitsu could be the factor in this. Jimmy Cruz is a very talented guy. He's 12-1. But I do think Smith will ride on the experience. Being in the cage with a lot of big names, I feel like it's all set up for Smith to take this one. Smith riding a one fight win streak. Jimmy on a 2-fight win streak. Like I say, I've gone with Smith. I feel like it could go either way, that fight. So I'm going Smith by submission on that one. And next fight, Alex Oliveira, not the other Oliveira, the good Oliveira. So I feel bad saying that, but you know what I mean. It's not Charles Oliveira, the one, the great Charles Oliveira who's fighting for the title against Michael Chandler. It's not that Oliveira. It is Alex Oliveira, who is fighting Randy Brown. Randy Brown. So, I have gone Brown on this one, Randy Brown, and they're both on not on a win streak, and we've got Oliveira, who's slightly older at 33. Why I've gone for Randy Brown is because the height advantage, slightly younger at 30 years of age. I feel like Randy Brown will have. He's a bigger guy. I feel like he's just going he's going to work a bit. He's going to make Oliveira work a bit harder, and he'll just he'll edge that fight. I see him edging that fight out, and yeah, I see him winning. So go Randy Brown. That is my suggestion on that one. Now, Dwight Grant versus Stefan Sekulic. No idea if I pronounced that right, but don't give a flying fuck. Both on 0 win streaks on this one. I've gone Dwight Grant. Dwight Grant is 36, 6'1", and 76-inch reach. Sekulic is 6 foot, 75.5. He's a southpaw, and Dwight Grant is a switch, so he can fight out of both stances. Found that interesting, so he can switch that up. Not particularly leaning towards Sekulic. I've gone Dwight Grant. I know Dwight Grant's. I just feel like he's going to take it. He's going to take this fight. They're both relatively inexperienced, 10-3, and I think it is 12-3. So similar records. Not much in it on the records. I just feel like Dwight Grant will be the one that takes this one, and takes Sekulic out on this one. Just having a look, pulling up the records, and yeah, it was he fought Daniel Rodriguez, didn't he? Dwight Grant recently, and lost by KO. I do feel like we've got a lot more to see from Dwight Grant, so hopefully we get to see that in the next fight. I think it's Sekulic's UFC debut, actually. So yeah, I've gone Dwight Grant. I think he's just going to, edge it. He's got a bit more experience in the UFC cage. I don't feel like we've seen the best of him. Yeah, Grant for me. Next fight, we've got Brendan Allen versus Carl Robertson. Now, I've gone Brendan Allen on this one. 15-4 versus 9-3, so more experienced. He's a younger fighter at 25, Brendan Allen, and he's 6'2", so he's slightly taller against Robertson's 6'1". Reach, Robertson 74-inch reach, and Allen at 75 inches. Now, not much in that. Robertson is a southpaw. Allen is orthodox. Robertson is 30. Like I say, Allen is 25. I think he's the younger, fresh fighter. Bit more experienced. I do feel like Allen will take that one. Don't even think it's a question on that one. Now, this next one is my wild card. I've gone Tristan Connolly, Canadian, over Pat Sabatini, and you know what? I've got no reason to like. I think Sabatini is the clear favourite. I do think that Tristan's got slightly more experience. He's 14-6. He's on a one fight win streak. He edged out a decision on his last fight. And Pat Sabatini is 13-3. Yeah, Tristan's my wild card on this one, really. Yeah, so I've gone for Tristan. Just feeling Tristan. I feel like he's got slightly more experience. I feel like he's riding the one fight win streak. I feel like it's his night. Next fight is really close on this one. It's Kevin Natividad and Batgerel Dana. I don't know how either of those are pronounced. So, being English, we do what we do, and we just fucking make do. So, there we go on there. Dana is 8'2", and Kevin, I'll just say Kevin, easier, and he is 9'2", so similar records. Dana is one win fight streak, and he won his last fight by KO. I've gone Dana on this one, very close in stats. Very close in age, 31, 28, 5'7", 5'6", 70-inch reach for Derner and 70-inch reach for Kevin. So very close. Think I've gone for the Derner on that one. And on the next fight, my Mexican brother, Vargas versus Zhang, and Zhang is 17-3. Vargas is 11-4. Now, Vargas is slightly older, 35 against the Zhang's 21, 5'8", 5'9", 71.5 versus 71 inches. Vargas is a southpaw against the orthodox Zhang. I've gone Vargas on this one. I feel like he's going to edge this one out. Zhang, I feel like it's going to be a close fight. This fight, it's sort of contested at lightweight. Yeah, so I feel like the age is going to take it on this one over young prowess. And then in the next fight, we have got Aurora versus Jeff Molina. And I've gone Molina on this one. It's a flyweight bout. We've got Molina is a younger fighter, 23, 5'6", 69-inch reach. Not much in it. Very similar for Aurora, who's 5'7", 27 years of age, and 69-inch reach. So not much in that one. Aurora is 18-6, and Molina is 8-2. Now, these Chinese fighters, Aurora and Zhang, they've got a lot more experience in terms of a lot more fights, but I don't necessarily think they've fought as much quality. If I'm being honest, the records, I don't think that the fighters, the caliber of fighters, have been as good as some of the other fighters who are on smaller records. Now, next fight is Liang Na versus Ariana Cornelosi. Na is 15-4 and Cornelosi is 12-2. I've gone Liang Na, and I've gone for this pick purely because she's young, they're both orthodox. She's got a bigger reach, she's taller, she's physically bigger and younger, and I feel like she's going to that's going to play a factor in this fight. It's a strawweight division. I feel like she's going to put it on Cornelosi. This one is a bit of a wild card as well. More people are going for Cornelosi on this one, so they're my picks for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like, give us a subscribe. This is a bit off the cuff. Not really gone through the betting tips. I've used the UFC Picks app, which it's just showing you the percentages rather than anything, particularly fancy. I don't think you can see that, but you can see it tells you how many people, 79% have picked against the 21. So give that a go. It's free. It's a bit of fun, and good luck with it. Check your picks. Get your picks in. See you later.
So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, you're ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA Show.